Hello, I'm Jen from Starshell Communications, and this is my video all about email marketing and introduction. So, what is email marketing? It's essentially the idea of sending emails to your customers in order for them to buy from you. So, there are a number of different reasons why this is a really popular way of marketing nowadays. The main one being that it's fairly cheap to do. It's easier than the traditional digital print marketing. Some of the key benefits include it's a direct link to your customers. You can learn so much more information about your customers from email marketing by asking them surveys and questions so that you can personalize the marketing directly to them rather than the old blanket approach of sending lots of direct mail, which may not be to your ideal customer. By using email marketing, you're able to segment and therefore personalize your audience. So you can send specific offers to specific people. If, for instance, somebody in the past has purchased a pair of jeans from you, they could purchase another jeans from you. If you record this information, and then you're able to sell to them again. If they are interested in purchasing from your store for slightly different items. If it was a t-shirt, perhaps you could sell them a jumper. Once you have an idea of what your customer profile is and what each customer's bought, you are able to send out more targeted emails to them. When we talk about email marketing, there are four main different sorts: newsletters, promotional emails, transactional emails, and welcome emails. Now, newsletters are exactly what they sound like. They send out news about yourself or your business to your customers. Transactional emails are emails when they've made a purchase or they've bought something or signed up for something, sort of here's the information type emails. Promotional emails are obviously when you've got a promotion or an offer that you're promoting, and welcome emails are generally sent out as a nurture sequence when somebody first signs up to your list. There are three main components to a successful email: the subject line, the body of the email, and the call to action. So the subject line, there are a number of different tools online, which you can see here, such as subject line checkers. So you can see if your subject lines are particularly spammy or are likely to be caught in the spam filter and will encourage decent open rates. The body of the email is where you're actually telling the customer what you want to do. And the calls to action are getting them to do it. So buttons and click-throughs generally is what we call in an email. Email marketing should always fit into your wider marketing strategy. It should be a part of your social media campaigns, and as well as what's active on your website. You need to have a tone of voice and a brand identity that you use across the whole of your marketing campaign so that it sounds like you every time you are talking to your customer. There is a lot of email automations that you can create and set up within your email marketing system. Some of these include the welcome emails. So you're introducing customers to you when they first sign up to your list, who you are, what you're about, what it is that you're trying to sell to them. And the transactional emails are the easiest ones to set up. As soon as something's purchased, they send an email out. These ones can all be automated and left running 24/7. So that as soon as something happens, the customer gets the emails. If you are just starting with your email marketing, there's a few best practices that you can use as a beginner. So the first one is not to buy your email addresses. If you are B2C, this is illegal. You can't buy email addresses anymore. However, if you are B2B, you can purchase email list supplies from some people. In my experience, they haven't worked that well. The email lists tend to be full of old, outdated email addresses, and the people who are on the receiving end don't really want to receive out of the blue emails. So I would never recommend people purchase a broad range of email addresses. If you wanted specific email addresses for a specific thing, then that is something you could probably look into. And if you look online, you're able to find lists of them. It's much, much, much better to build your email list organically by using things like lead magnets, encouraging people to sign up by getting special discounts if they do. You can find my series on lead magnets somewhere here, and you can read all about how lead magnets are important for growing your email list. It's always really important to make sure that your emails are relevant to your customer. This will help get them past the spam filters, and using words like newsletter as an instant spam filter. So make sure that you've checked it in the email list in the subject line checker to make sure that you're not going to get caught by spam, and that you've always got an unsubscribe link at the bottom. There are a lot of new regulations around, especially GDPR, and you need to read up on these before you start emailing people. If somebody has given you your email address, you are allowed to email them. as long as they've opted in to receiving these emails. You can't assume consent. So then my favorite bit, the metrics to track. Now, there are a lot of different metrics with email marketing, but the most important one has got to be how many sales have you made from it. A lot of stats around on the internet claim that for every dollar that you invest in email marketing, you will see $37 back. Now, it can take time for that amount to build, and especially if you are a high value product, it may take even longer, but it is worth doing and it is worth investing the time and effort into it. Some of the other metrics to track include open rates and click-through rates. These two are important because they show how many people are actually seeing your email and then how many of them are taking action. You can put tracking code into the clicks so that you can see who is clicking what, and then you can even use that to target them with specific emails once they've clicked through. All of these things can be set up in your email marketing software. If you want any recommendations, just drop me a message and I'll talk to you about the ones that I use, as well as some really good ones for beginners. So that's everything on email marketing and introduction from me. I'm Jen Heppel at Starshell Communications. We've got a whole series of videos coming up on email marketing, so stay tuned for some more. If you've got any questions, please do drop me a message, or my contact details are all below, or leave a comment. And if you'd like any help with setting up your email marketing, you know where I am. Thank you.